You're sitting there right now, maybe feeling stuck, maybe feeling like you're capable of more, but something's holding you back. That nagging feeling that life is passing you by while others seem to have it all figured out. I get it. I've been there. But what if I told you that the power to transform your life isn't in some secret formula or expensive program? It's in the small, intentional choices you make every single day. Let's talk about why most people stay stuck. It's not because they don't want to change. It's not because they lack potential. It's because they're waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect plan, or the perfect motivation. But here's the truth. Transformation doesn't happen in one dramatic moment. It happens in the quiet decisions you make when no one's watching. Think about the last time you felt truly alive. Maybe it was during a workout when you pushed past your limits. Maybe it was when you finally stood up for yourself in a meeting. Or maybe it was simply that peaceful moment during your morning coffee when everything felt possible. Those moments aren't accidents. They're glimpses of who you could be if you decided to show up for yourself every single day. Let's break down the 4 pillars of lasting transformation, because this isn't about quick fixes. This is about building a life that feels authentic and fulfilling. Pillar 1, mental clarity. Your mind is like a garden. What you feed it grows. What you neglect withers. But most people let their mental space become overgrown with negative thoughts, self-doubt, and limiting beliefs. They scroll through social media first thing in the morning, filling their minds with comparison and anxiety before they've even had breakfast. Here's what you can do instead. Start your day with intention. Take 5 minutes, just 5 minutes, to sit in silence. No phone, no TV, no distractions. Just you and your thoughts. Write down 3 things you're grateful for. They don't have to be big things. Maybe it's the warmth of your coffee cup. Maybe it's the sound of birds outside your window. This simple practice rewires your brain to look for the good. And when you look for the good, you find it. Pillar 2, physical vitality. Your body is the vehicle through which you experience life. But we've been conditioned to see exercise as punishment, food as the enemy, and rest as laziness. This mindset is keeping you stuck in a cycle of guilt and frustration. Instead, think about movement as celebration. Your body is capable of incredible things. Start small. Take a 10-minute walk after lunch. Do 5 minutes of stretching before bed. Choose foods that make you feel energized, not restricted. Listen to your body when it needs rest.
This isn't about getting a perfect body. It's about treating your body with the respect it deserves. Pillar 3, emotional intelligence. We live in a world that teaches us to suppress our emotions, to push through, to keep going. But emotions are data. They're trying to tell you something important about your life, your boundaries, your needs. Start paying attention to how you feel throughout the day. When do you feel most alive? When do you feel drained? Who makes you feel supported? Who leaves you feeling depleted? Keep a simple emotion journal. Just one word to describe how you feel at different points in the day. This awareness is the first step to making changes that align with your true self. Pillar 4, purpose alignment. Here's where most people get stuck. They think purpose has to be some grand mission that changes the world. But purpose is simpler than that. It's about contributing value in your own unique way. Maybe it's through your work. Maybe it's through your relationships. Maybe it's through your creativity. Ask yourself, what comes naturally to you that others find difficult? What could you talk about for hours without getting bored? What problems do you love solving? Your purpose lives at the intersection of these questions. Now, let's talk about implementation. Because knowledge without action is just entertainment. Here's your daily power routine. Morning power hour. 5 minutes of silence. 10 minutes of movement. 15 minutes of learning. 30 minutes of focused work on your most important task. Throughout the day, take 3 deep breaths before every meal. Stand up and stretch every hour. Drink water when you feel stressed. Practice gratitude when you feel overwhelmed. Evening. Reset. No screens. 30 minutes before bed.
Review your wins for the day. Set your top 3 priorities for tomorrow. End with 5 minutes of reflection. But here's what makes this different from every other self-improvement advice you've heard. This isn't about perfection. It's about progress. You don't have to do everything perfectly. You don't have to transform overnight. You just have to make slightly better choices today than you did yesterday. Think about it like compound interest for your life. Small, consistent actions, repeated over time, create massive results. Just like a 1% improvement each day leads to a 37x improvement over a year, your small daily choices add up to profound transformation. Remember, the person you become is the result of the choices you make today, not tomorrow, not next week, today, right now, in this moment. You might be thinking, but I've tried to change before, it never sticks. I hear you, change is hard, but here's what's harder: staying stuck, living with regret, looking back years from now and wondering, what if? So here's my challenge to you. Start with one thing, just one small change. Maybe it's waking up 15 minutes earlier. Maybe it's drinking one more glass of water. Maybe it's sending one message to someone you care about. Choose something so small it feels almost impossible to fail. Do it today, then do it tomorrow, then the next day. Build that streak. Watch how that one small change creates ripples in other areas of your life. Notice how you start standing taller, speaking more confidently, making better decisions. Because here's the truth. You are capable of extraordinary things. Not because of some special talent or lucky break, but because of your ability to make better choices, one moment at a time. The life you want. That life of purpose, vitality, and fulfillment. It's available to you. Not someday. Not when everything is perfect. Right now, in this moment, through the choices you make today. So, what's it going to be? Will you stay where you are, comfortable but unfulfilled? Or will you take that first step toward becoming who you're meant to be? The choice is yours. And that's the most empowering truth of all. Drop a comment below with the one small change you're committing to today. Let's support each other on this journey of transformation. Because when we rise together, we rise higher. Remember, your future self is watching, and every choice you make today is shaping the person you'll become. Make it count. Now go make that change. Your transformation starts here.